Historic American milestone, Jessica Pegula and Madison Keys celebrate epic achievements with Coco Gauff and Amanda Anisimova. History in tennis is almost never written in silence. It arrives with roaring stadiums, flashing cameras, and moments that live far beyond the lines of the court. But in 2026, something unprecedented happened. Something so powerful, so unifying, and so inspiring that it echoed throughout the entire tennis world. For American stars, Jessica Pegula, Madison Keys, Coco Gauff, and Amanda Anisimova created a milestone never before seen in women's tennis. It was the kind of moment that didn't just define a season, it defined a generation. This is a story of how four women, from different backgrounds and eras of American tennis, became the faces of a historic breakthrough, one filled with breathtaking triumphs, emotional comebacks, and the unmistakable electricity of unity. The year American tennis roared back to life. For years, the world had wondered, after Serena and Venus Williams, who would carry the torch for American women's tennis. There were hopeful eras, breakout moments, and rising superstars, but nothing tied them together the way the 2026 season did. Jessica Pegula, consistent and steady like the heartbeat of a champion. Madison Keys, explosive, emotional, and capable of magic on any given day. Coco Gauff, global icon and the face of a new generation. Amanda Anisimova, a phoenix rising from personal struggles and returning stronger than ever. Individually, they were talented. Together, they were history. The spark, when four paths converged. The milestone didn't arrive in one match or one trophy. It formed slowly, beautifully, through a string of achievements that proved American tennis was not just alive, it was reborn. Jessica Pegula, the master of consistency. Pegula's 2026 season became a symbol of reliability and excellence. Her deep runs in multiple tournaments, combined with her brilliant strategic play, earned her a spot in the year-end top 5 yet again. Critics once called her too steady. Now they call her unstoppable. Her run at the Miami Open became a turning point. Match after match, she played with a calm that made chaos bow to her. By the time she lifted the trophy, the stadium felt the shift. America had a leader who thrived on discipline and heart. Madison Keys, the comeback that shook the tour. Madison Keys' story has always been one of power. Power in her shots, power in her presence, and power in her ability to bounce back. But in 2026, she delivered perhaps the most exhilarating comeback of her career. After injuries and setbacks, Keys returned to the Grand Slam stage with fire in her veins. At Wimbledon, she crafted a run that experts still describe as the rebirth of American aggression. Her semifinal match against a rising European star became a classic, filled with booming forehands, fearless net rushes, and emotional roars that sent chills across center court. She didn't just play tennis. She played symphonies with her strength. Coco Gauff, the youthful force who refused to bow. Coco Gauff entered 2026 as a global figure. Young, charismatic, and already a Grand Slam champion. But this year, she took on a different role. Not just a superstar, but a connector. Her presence energized fans, inspired young players, and brought the spotlight back to U.S. tennis. Even when battling a challenging season with serving struggles, Gauff stood tall, proving that resilience is a champion's greatest weapon. Her electrifying performance at the U.S. Open, where she battled through 3 straight 3-set thrillers, reminded the world why she is the future and why America is lucky to have her. Amanda Anisimova, the unexpected hero. Then came Amanda Anisimova. Quietly, humbly, powerfully, she returned to professional tennis after time away for mental recovery. No one expected her to shine immediately. No one predicted the emotional comeback that unfolded. But tennis has a soft spot for fairy tales. At the 2026 French Open, Anisimova ignited the Roland Garros crowd with fearless shot-making and fearless vulnerability. Her quarterfinal victory, a 3-set thriller filled with tears, laughter, and breathtaking forehands, became the emotional highlight of the entire tournament. When she bowed the crowd, the world didn't just see a player. They saw a survivor, a fighter, a woman unbroken. The moment that became history. The milestone that united Pegula, Keys, Gauff, and Anisimova came at the year-end championships and the season-closing American Gala, hosted in New York City. a celebration of tennis achievement. For the first time in history, 4 American women finished the season in the WTA top 12 at the same time. Not since the era of the Williams sisters, Capriati and Davenport, had American tennis witnessed such dominance. This wasn't just success, it was a renaissance. At the iconic ceremony inside the Manhattan Skydome, something magical happened. The 4 women stood together, holding their awards, bathed in golden light. Fans cheered, photographers snapped, and the moment crystallized into history. Pegula, the quiet warrior. Keys, the emotional storm. Gauff, the fearless future. Anisimova, the heart of a fighter. The symbolism was powerful. For different stories, one American legacy. A celebration filled with emotion. The celebration wasn't just formal. It was heartfelt, warm, and deeply human. Pegula's speech, a leader's grace. Jessica Pegula, calm and gracious, spoke first. We're not here as individuals tonight. We're here as a team, representing the past, the present, and the future. Her words set the tone. This wasn't just an achievement. It was a message. Keys' emotional tribute. Madison Keys followed, her voice cracking as she spoke. Tennis can break you, but sometimes it also builds you. To be standing here with these amazing women, it feels like home. Fans wiped their tears. Even her fellow players stepped closer to her, touched by her sincerity. Coco Gauff, the young queen, inspires. Coco Gauff lit up the room with her youthful energy. We didn't get here alone. Every player, every coach. What this milestone means for the future. This achievement did more than record history. It paved a path forward. Young American girls now dream bigger. Tennis academies across the U.S. reported increased interest. Sponsors rushed to support grassroots programs. National tournaments gained higher viewership. Most importantly, the milestone proved that American tennis is no longer dependent on a single superstar. It now thrives on collective strength. A legacy built by 4 remarkable women. The final image, a night New York will never forget. As the celebration neared its end, the lights dimmed, and a massive screen displayed highlights of the women's year. Pegula's precision, Keys' fury, Gauff battles, and Anisimova's artistry. The crowd rose in standing ovation. Then came the final moment. The 4 American stars stood together on stage, holding hands, smiling not just with pride, but with hope. Behind them, the words glowed in gold. A historic American milestone, a new era begins. The cameras flashed. The fans screamed. The world listened. And in that breathtaking moment, it became clear this wasn't the end of a season. This was the beginning of a legacy. A legacy shaped by Pegula, Keys, Gauff, and Anisimova, for women who prove that greatness is even more powerful when it is shared. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.